Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going plant shopping. Let's go.
So my $10 fern that I bought last year has been in my house all winter. This is what I bought.
Stop one was very successful. We are now on our way. I think we're going to get some Slurpees and then go to our next stop. I wasn't able to get much in there because once I saw the good plants, well, we got a little sidetracked. Let's go for the next one. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Leslie and today we're going to have the plant haul. I started out this morning with high hopes of taking you through and showing you everything that I was looking at. Then I got sidetracked by beautiful plants and so we have a haul from the Great Big Greenhouse, Walmart, Target, and Lowe's. Let's just get into it, okay? So let's do the household things. I get a pack of 3 filters for like $15 at Lowe's because I have 2 filters and I have to change them every 3 months. You know, I don't have to worry about it for 9 months, okay? We're set. So I got those. Have I gotten some recently? I don't know. We don't know. At Target, my niece said that she really enjoys their self-watering pots, and they're 2 for $5. So I got the 4-inch cover pots, and I'm going to try and, you know, put some babies down in there and see how they like it. So I got them in the mustard yellow. I got them in gray. She didn't like the mustard yellow. I think it's a pretty color, especially next to a nice green plant, please. And then I got like the red, rusty type of color. So they were $5 each at Target. So the other things I got at Target, got a few things out of the dollar spot. These are meant to go into your refrigerator, and I guess they're 2 layers for holding eggs or something. We're not. It's $5. We're going to take the little egg part out, and this better not be broken. Why is that so clumsy? And I'm going to use this as a storage container in the craft room. If you have not seen that nonsense, head on over to my craft channel. It's called Leslie's Craft Room. There, I've just had a huge haul, like 3 days it took me to get everything filmed, and now I'm working on organizing, and we have to have everything in clear so we can see it and remember to use it and stop buying, okay? There we go. So I got that one. Then I got this one, which has a split down the middle. You can remove it if you want to, but it's, I don't know if it's a top. Yeah, it's just got a top and the little hand. Yes, perfect. Perfect for storage in the craft room. We'll take that for $5. So they have all kinds of little storage like that. And then I got another 2-pack, apparently, of these for $5 in green. So I've got green, gray, red, and mustard yellow. And then this was in the dollar spot. You know I love palm trees. So we had to get it. It's a planter. I would assume it's 6 inches. Does not say. Does not say. But it would be a cute little cover pot for one of my new plants. I just thought that was really pretty. They had another one of these. I think it had Monstera leaves on it. Duke, stop. And it was like in a rust color, but I did not get it because it had a chip out of it. Did it really matter? No, but I liked this one the best anyway, so whatever. Kind of going through that pretty fast because we have a lot of plants, okay? And when I say we have a lot of plants, oh, wait, let's get this first. Hold on. Walmart. My niece and I love these. We pick them up every season, at least a couple pairs. These are made by Athletic Works, and they're the butter core shorts with the pockets. They're so good. They're so soft. So I got them in this purple color, which is just beautiful. I got them in this green color because I was sure I didn't have these two colors. So I got those two. I didn't get any other than those because I wasn't sure. They were $7.98 a piece. And I wasn't sure if I had the other colors. I couldn't find my size. They either had too small or way too big. I'm fine. I got two. And now we're going to take a look at all of the plants that I bought. Okay? Let's have a plant haul, y'all. Okay. All right, here we go. My niece has been wanting one of these for the longest time, and who knows if we're even going to be able to keep this alive, but it's cute. It was $12. It's called a Frizzle Sizzle plant. It is adorable. And it says that it likes sun. It needs to remain, let's see, the plant flowers from May until October, full sun, water moderately, enjoy and happy with Frizzle Sizzle, not winter hardy, for decorative purposes, not for consumption. Don't eat it, okay? It says fertilize it once a month. So, yeah. It's just cute. It's cute, so we thought, well, we'll give it a try. And I forgot to give her the dollar store dome again. So we're going to put him right there for now. Then, I'm just going to grab stuff. I don't necessarily know. I think I got this one. Yes, I got this one at the Great Big Greenhouse. It is a Philodendron Paraiso Verde, and it was $30. But you know I'm a sucker for those big alocasia leaves now. And he's just so pretty. You know I don't want big plants, but I couldn't help it. He's fabulous. So again, all of these will go for a shower in my bathroom. They will be quarantined. They will be insecticidal soap cleaned. Then we found this, and we scooped these up. These are called, on the tag they say Chlorophytum Mandarin Orange, but on the sign it said Spider Plant Fiery Spider Plant or something. So we don't really know what we might have gotten, But look at those orange stems. Oh, yes. We scooped that up. We said we must. And we don't understand the whole spider plant part. Is it going to be easy to grow? We don't know. But it's cute. So we got it. All right, the next thing I picked up Shirley because it's precious. I don't know if I'll be able to keep it alive. It was $6.99. It is a succulent. It is a Crassula muscosa princess pine. It's houseplant or tabletop garden, 3 inches tall, miniature gardens, sun to part shade, can be moderately dry. That's all it tells us. But it's adorable. Look at that. Could you imagine just setting that out on a table and just letting it, you know, be the talk of the room. That's just cute. So, yeah, we got that. Will I kill it? We don't know. That's why I have to get these tiny babies, because they have to learn young. You get into my system or you gotta go. Okay. The next one I got, and I've already had one of these, and I gave it to my niece, and it was about this size when I got it. Whatever, I got it again. It is a peperomia watermelon, and it just has the classic green leaves with watermelon stripes. New leaves come from the base. It likes indirect light and water weekly. Likes to be watered a lot. So I picked him up. We'll see if how he wants to do. But I mean, all of my plants were fine. I wasn't killing them or anything. It was taking me 4 hours to water. And now I'm like, well, you know, I think spending 4 hours down here cleaning and watering and cleaning and watering is okay. I don't need to be in my craft room all day, every day, or in my bed. Oh my goodness, this was the most fabulous thing. We found these at Kroger. My niece knew about them. I knew nothing about it. And she scooped it up. It was on clearance for $1.75. You tell me down in the comments below if you have ever heard of this. Do you have one, and do you need one after you've seen this? This is called a resurrection plant. It is a rose of Jericho. And you let it can survive extreme dehydration. You let it dry out like this. Right? It's all dried up in there. And then you put it down into water and it opens up and turns into this green and brown, kind of just comes back to life. And then you let it just dry if it wants, or you can continue to water it. Whatever. It doesn't, it just keeps coming back. I said, get me one immediately. So we both picked up one of those. Then we both picked up one of these from the greenhouse, and I don't know if this is something new, something that we've always had. I don't know if this is different than a Peperomia obtusifolia or what, but it's called Peperomia raindrop. And I know they like to reclassify and rename plants. So if this is nothing more than a obtusifolia, let me know. But it was $8.99 and I'd never heard of it. So I said, let's just get them. They're kind of cheap, they're cute, whatever. And the thing that I liked the most was that oh look, it's an indoor plant that improves mood, reduces fatigue, and lowers stress. We're going to need about 17 of these all over the house, okay? Keep indoor, between 50 and 80. Water when the topsoil is dry. Use all-purpose plant food once a month. And then this likes medium light, so it would sit over here in this area. Maybe up there. So I just thought that was cool. I don't know if it's just a regular peperomia like we've all seen. I don't know. Let me see what this little tag here says. Nobody can see. Is it going to end up being another watermelon one? I don't think so. It seems like it would have those stripes. So, yeah, peperomia raindrop. Anybody know anything about it? Let me know. I'm going to have to make a plant page for that. Remind me, and we'll go up to the craft room and I'll show you my plant book. Because I printed out some pages and apparently I have to print more. Yeah. I got this at the Great Big Greenhouse because this is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's called an Alocasia Jewel Bambino, upright arrowhead plant with dark green leaves, classic stately look, water weekly, medium light. I mean, if that isn't the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life, I don't know what is, okay? Just precious. Love my alocasia. Love this. And I think I looked it up and it only gets like 12 inches tall, maybe. Maybe I read that right. We don't know, because we're really trying not to get the big plants, but every once in a while we have to have the big plants because they're so beautiful. Okay. Then at the Great Big Greenhouse, I had to get this because my niece took mine and this one is starting off from a little baby, and this is how I want all my plants. It is a curly lipstick plant. Just a little baby. And this was $6.99 at the Great Big Greenhouse. So I had one, don't have it anymore, got it back again. From the Great Big Greenhouse, both of us picked up one of these. I don't know why I picked up this. I guess because she did. Or is this hers? We don't know. This is a spotted lizard begonia, rare. Oh, that's why we picked it up, because it says rare. Rare species, upright with pointy leaves and red spots. Water weekly, but it says terrarium or windowsill. And my niece said, oh, I have a windowsill. I have a big, beautiful windowsill for it. So I said, okay, well, I've got a windowsill too, but I'm not really a big fan of begonia, but okay. Is this kind of like the angel wing, I guess? But it's not the angel wing, it's something different, but it's like that. We don't know, but we got it. Because it was $6.99 and cute. Got a little problem with cute. We're not done. All right. Then I got this from Lowe's. I'm just grabbing. I have one right up here that looks horrid. He's just so scraggly and not happy. And maybe I need to take him out of his other pot and let him... He's a bit dry too. So I was thinking about putting that one in with this one, but I don't want to ruin this one by adding this one. But I just want to have a nice big pretty neon pothos. Not this. This is not what I was looking for. So we're gonna try with this one, see if we can get this one to be nice and big and bushy and all of that. So he was $5.98 at Lowe's. This one was probably small like that, who knows. You can find it in a Planty haul video on my channel. Also from Lowe's, I had to get this because I thought this would be cute for one of my babies, but they end up not really fitting. But it was a great thought. He's a little planter with a smiley face. And I just thought he'd be cute with a little plant in him. Excuse me. But none of my plants really fit in there. But how cute is that? Wait, hold on. Where's the face? Where'd it go? There it is. Oh my goodness. Look how cute that is. So cute. It doesn't have any drainage holes or anything, so he's just a cover pot, but he doesn't really fit, so we don't know what to do with him. But he's cute. We'll just put a plant in him and let him be cute. Where's his face? Yeah, that'll just be cute. All right. Then I was super excited to find these. I found these at Lowe's, Home Depot, somewhere. It is they call it a spring cactus, but it's just a Easter cactus. But look at those orange blooms. Aren't they fabulous? Oh, and so many more to come. I have my Christmas cactus over there. I've had him for years. And I added another one to it, and it did well. And then I put him in a bigger pot, and he was like, whoa, not feeling that. So, yeah. But I just thought these were so pretty. I had to have that. So we got it. It was $7.98 for all that plant. That's some good stuff. All right, and then I told you I got a lot. For $12.99, I've been looking at these for years. My niece said, can you just get one so we can stop hearing about it? I got the carry-eye, the heart, Hoya heart. And it's a Hoya carry-eye variegata. Unique heart-shaped leaves, variegated, cut from Hoya vine, from Thailand, water weekly, cute heart-shaped leaf. That's all they tell us. Any of my Hoyas, I keep them right up there by the sun. Hoyas love sun, and the more you give them light, the more variegated they will get. Speaking of Hoyas, I picked this up at Home Depot, Lowe's, someplace like this. Don't know if I have this. Endless Cascades Shining Sea Star. But look at that pink. Do I have that? I don't know. But that's a lot of plant for $5.98. I said, I sure will take you home. Put you right in a little planter. Let's see how you would look in here. Let's just see. Oh my goodness, you are so cute. You are so cute. Cannot wait. Anyway, we're not done. Hope you're enjoying the video. If you are, give it a big thumbs up. And let me know down in the comments below if you have any plants, if you know anything about any of these plants that you've seen that I need to know, other than, oh, it's a spider magnet, oh, it's... We know. We know. We know all about the alocasias and their spider mates and all of that. We know. Then we both saw this at the same time and went and grabbed it. And so we were like, oh, we're taking that home. We are taking that home. Okay. That was $17.99, and it's just an indoor caladium, but we just could not get past those fabulous spots. That's just the most wonderful thing we had ever seen in our lives, and we will have that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. And my niece did pick up a Florida Ghost this time. They only had 2 left, and she was able to get one of them. Let's see. Then I got another one of these. My niece took my other one because I didn't know it was supposed to grow leggy. I thought it wasn't supposed to grow leggy, so I thought maybe I'm not doing something right. Well, turns out I must have been doing it fine because this is how it was looking. It was probably a little bit bigger than this, but this is a Chinese money coin plant, and I wanted to get that again. And these were only $6.99 for these little babies, so that's just fine. Let's put him in the smiley face. See how he looks in my... Oops. Excuse me. Well, one of them got broken off, but cute. Cute. So we got that. Pollen tearing me up today. Then I got this because I saw it. Because I remember when these were very expensive. And it was only $21.99, and it's a philodendron Xanadu. And I said, oh no, I don't need big plants, but what'd I get? Okay, what did I get? And it's just so awesome. Got a little aerial root coming out over here. So, we got that. So pretty. And then, my last one that I got, it is called a Majestic Fry Deck. And we got these from Home Depot. They have these dark, they come out really light. The leaves come out really light. They have a velvety feature to them. This leaf right here about took me out. Look how beautiful that is. And these were $16.98. And yeah, I sure will take that. My niece said, after you went, because I went by this Home Depot about a week ago, and they had huge ones for like $45. And I was like, wow, look at these. I've never seen these here. They're called Majestic Fry Decks. And so then we went today and we found the smaller ones for $17. She's like, guess what I did? I said, what? She said, I went back and I bought that $45 one. I said, that's what you get for shopping without me. How dare you? Anyway, so that is it for the Planty / Things haul. We will go upstairs now to the craft room and I will show you my plant book. We'll put the pages back together. And then I need to figure out where I'm going to quarantine all of these. I guess in my bathroom? I don't know. Unfortunately, my plant pages are somewhere either in here. It's a little bit of a problem. This is the organization we're going through. This is why we are buying clear containers. But I can show you where I am. I have organized all of my machines on here. All of my keychains, freebies, toppers, beatables, pom-poms there. All of my punches, my scrap paper, my magnets are in there. Stamps and dies and electric die cut machine, manual die cut machines, book press, laminator, Cricut Joy, and then I've got all these. I've got flashcards, playing cards, paper bags, envelopes. Probably going to put ephemera in there. current embellishments, current paper, so that I can have the last two to grab as I'm creating, and I can keep all the things I need in there. But we have all of this to go. It's a little bit of a problem, and we're kind of, you know, getting sidetracked and making things, and my light's blinking, and this is my life. This is my motto. Everything is fine, okay? But once we get all of that straight, then we have to come in and get all these that are in here in my bedroom and empty these boxes and bags and things and get it all into the crafter. It's so great. Okay, well, I haven't found it this time, but hopefully I will find it in the next few days. There they are. Look at that. All right, so here are the sheets that I printed, but I forgot that I had to minimize them to fit into a planner, and I'll probably just use this one and put them in there. I'll have to replant it, reprint these, but I get them from, hold on, let me find it. My Printable Home is the website, and it's just called a plant profile sheet. And so I just printed out like aloe vera. I've got a baby rubber plant. I still have my bird's nest fern, my Crassula calico kitten. So in here I just keep the names, scientific names, the type, the colors, where I got it from, what date I got it, if it's toxic to humans or pets, common issues, water when the soil is dry, bright natural light, the temps, the humidity, what type of soil I use, which is soil mix number 3, cactus soil with perlite, which it looks like this needs to be repotted because I'm supposed to do that every year, so I bought it a year ago. Repot every 3 years. Soil mix number 1, got it at Southern States a year ago. So this is what I go to when I'm repotting, and I can say, oh, I know, I need to do, what do I need to do for my bird's nest fern? Oh, they like soil mix number 1, which has the orchid bark in it. Oh, my calico kitten likes soil mix number 3, which is more of a cactus mix. Fiddle leaf fig likes soil number 2, and I had a page that told me what each soil mix was, and I probably have to redo that. But I have this still. I bought it in March of 25 at the Great Big Greenhouse. It's a mine is variegated like this. We saw them again today, and I don't know if I think my niece picked up another one. Got a jade plant. I still have my philodendron autumn. Might have my white wizard, not sure. Got my bronze still. Got my rip curl still. Got a red lipstick. Got my ring of fire. So yeah, I had like 100 of these pages for every plant that I had. And it would tell me how to care for it, what bugs to look out for, and all of that. And then I went to work one day and reprinted the ones that I knew that I have right now, but I didn't do it in the right size. So we have to go back and do this at 86% so that we can put it into here, put it into there. But this is how I keep up with all of my plants. And I need to put this downstairs so that when I'm, you know, wondering, can I cut this back? Can I, you know, how do I propagate? Whatever. All of that should be in here. I do not do a growth journal over here. I just make notes over here if I need to. All of this space is just for me to make observational notes if I need to. Okay, I just replanted him in a few months after I got him. And I know that I have replanted him, I feel like. I'll have to check. That's the thing, I didn't put when I replanted some of them. Oh, see, like this Crassula kitten? You bottom water all succulent type plants is what it's telling me. Interesting. See, I forgot all that. Anyway, so that is it for today's haul and Planty information. If you have any tips or tricks, be sure to leave those down below. If you have any questions, you can leave those as well. Don't forget, hit subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, hit that notification button, and I'll see you very soon again in the living room. Bye.